Well, well, well. Just checking that I'm live. Oh, looks like it. One person in the house already. My G. Freshly baked DNB. I remember you. It's been a while. Yes, yes, yes. Today we're just going to do off the cuff live streaming, pretty much. A bit of sound design, maybe make a beat. Maybe we can do a bit of sound design, some cool stuff. And yeah, I don't plan these live streams, like, you know, it could be terrible. Like, really, you might be wasting all of your precious time watching this. Anyway, I've got a Milchschnitter, which is like it's a little German thing. I don't know if you guys have ever seen. I've got this new thing on my channel where I can highlight comments now as well, so that should be fun. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these, because you're probably not from Germany, or haven't lived in Germany. But it's a Milchschnitter, right? It's cool. It's like a milk slice, but it's not like actually milk because it's a solid. But basically, I used to have him when I was a kid, and it was just like, it's sort of like a chocolatey cake layer with like a white cream kind of thing in the middle. If you can see, I'm not really sure. Basically, it's got loads of sugar in, so that's good. Anyway, you've got my favourite comment now. How does this is not this is really annoying. It keeps like right clicking. There you go. AKA TAG, AKA tag. Never waste of time watching you, aren't you kind? In Facebook live stream last night and strung them along for 40 minutes before I turned out anything worth listening to. Oh, you do live streams too, eh? That's cool. Yeah, it normally happens to me. I start off pretty terribly, and then hopefully at the end something good will happen. Anyway, we've got some new toys to play with, namely Synplant 2. I was going to use the minimal, the new minimal synth, but it seems like everyone's complaining about that one because it's a subscription only thing. So anyway, we'll kick things off firstly by just getting like a nice beat going. I'm gonna just I'm gonna pick up a random break. Oh, I like that one. Yeah, I was gifted some breaks from a fellow student, Malcolm, if you're watching, thank you. A really nice little sample pack here that we're just going to use as a little template to do some sound design with. So this one is really, really cool. Some of you guys asked me if I'm going to make my own drum break pack. I probably will at some point soon. Right now, I'm focused on finishing off a next Vital preset pack because I've been getting back into my Vital quite a lot recently. And I was at the airport. I've had such bad luck the last month. In September, I had 2 cancellations in the flights, both with EasyJet, who, if you're not familiar with them, they're a European airline, but they're one of the cheapest. Both times they cancelled me, and I spent the entire day at Berlin airport twice. So I had 2 whole days wasted at Berlin airport where I went there, got on the flight, waited, got delayed, got cancelled, got boarded, taken off, sent back home. This happened twice to 2 separate locations. I have a 50% ratio of takeoff at the moment for the last few months. So don't ever get a flight with me because it's literally 50-50 if it's going to take off. That's a side story. But anyway, at the airport, I got a new laptop. So I got like a little MacBook Air, and it's sick to make just vital bases at the airport, really. So I've just been making a bunch of patches at the airport while I've been sort of stuck. So I've been getting really back into vital, and obviously because it's like because it's free on my new laptop, you know, I could just download it quickly and easily. So but also for me it's still just the nuts. it's like, because really, like, you can get of course having nice super you know, technical advanced synths are like interesting and fun and cool, but at the end of the day there are certain limitations to sound, and this with Vital you can get everything you need pretty much. So anyway, let's see what key this track is in. I'm gonna play like a. I really like this already. It's gonna sound sick just with a sine wave underneath. I think it was an E or an F that worked best. I'm gonna like try and play a rhythm that goes along with the beat quite nicely. So I think we're in. When I'm not sure what the key is, I'll just add in another sine wave, like an octave or two up, so I can really just get a better feel for what kind of note to use, you know. So I think I'm in E here. And then I want to add in another note as well. I might just go up to F just to start with. That was not quite the right melody yet. I don't know if it's going to be F. Could be A, or we go from E up to A, or we might go from E all the way up to D sharp. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out later. You still pay a £5 a month for Vital? Why? I mean, it's free, isn't it? I don't actually know what the benefit is of paying for it. Anyway. So this last note here, it's not quite good yet. Maybe C sharp. Might just go up an octave to keep it on E. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's better just staying in E. Alright, let's get another little something happening, like a little grace note or something. We better go back to Vital and give it a bit of a glide. Yeah, well, it's already on, isn't it? Here. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like that. But it's a bit the glide can be a bit slower, I think. Yeah, I think this one could probably glide up. you go. All right, well, I'm messing around with that for a while, so let's move on. Anyway, let's get a bit of FM popping in this little kind of sub bass thing we've got. All right, I'm happy with that. Let's move on. Do you know what we could already try? I don't know how it would react in Synplant with running a like a sub bass kind of sound into it, because I assume that like higher frequency content spectral stuff would be better when running it through into Synplant. But why not give it a go? We'll give a go running through one of these bass notes in it. So let's bounce out. Maybe we could bounce out the whole thing, to be fair. Maybe I'll just do that, actually. Yeah, I just don't know if I like that note that goes up so much yet. What's wrong with it? What's making me not like it? I think maybe it's just this harmonic. I might bounce it out twice, one with the harmonic on and one just with it completely off, and then I can choose then which one I want to use in the end. Yeah, let's do that. So in case it annoys me too much later, I can just delete that sub for now. Anyway, so this is the one with the harmonic. Yeah, so let's run this one through Synplant and see what happens. Feel free to ask any questions that you like as well during the stream. I'm more than happy to answer everything. So, do not EQ. Yes, he's on it. He's on it. I like that. Right. Let's get the sine wave in here and see what happens. Oh, I'm already very intrigued. Anyway, I mean, I already like that. It hasn't even started. I think it's playing one of my older samples that I ran into it, because I think that's the thing with Synplant. When you open it up, it seems to just not load up a new one. It seems to just load up the last one you made. So anyway, let's generate new new sub basses out of it. You can talk amongst yourselves while this is happening. So yeah, you get the feeling they're going to be all quite similar. That one's quite different though. Maybe we'll go for that one. Let's try that one. We'll slam over to this section again here. So the Synplant thing, and honestly, I don't like paying for plugins, to be honest, because I think that you can do so much with what you've already got in your door. So I don't really, I don't really ever tell people to go and buy stuff, unless it's like something I think is like really, really useful tool that's just necessary. But yeah, it's like this one is quite expensive. It's $150 dollars or whatever, but you can use it for free for 3 weeks. And so because I'm not really like attached to whether I have it forever or not, I'm just sort of playing with it for 3 weeks because 3 weeks is a long time. I can probably write a whole, finish a track or two in that time, to be fair. So, why not? Maybe I'll buy it, maybe not. But I do think it's sick though. Like the results I've got with it so far have been epic. Like I already think I'm gonna miss it when it's gone, but who knows? That's cool. Right. It seems like the effect is sort of like the reverb amount. I might just do less because I can always add more reverb later if I want. You can sort of detune it a bit. Yeah, I'll miss it more than... Will you miss it more than 150 though? The thing is, 150 doesn't even start to cover my monthly healthcare bill. So it's just like my bills, like in Germany at the moment, are just like ridiculous. So it's just not happening. I need to pay those first. Yeah. Anyway, that's quite a cool one. I was surprised to get a good result from a sub bass out of it, but I am happy with that. Maybe I can do one other alteration quickly. Oh, I need to probably reintroduce the MIDI and do that. Okay. Let's try playing it at a... Oh. That's cool. Can make some cool kind of roller harmonic layers for the top of the sub bass, That's going to be the trick here. Sorry if my my streaming service cut out for a moment then. I don't know why it did that. This is so cool though. All right. Oh, hey brother. Hey Mike, how are you doing, sir? Let's give you a little bit of the spotlight because you're an absolute positive guy. I love hearing from you, Mike. So thanks for that. Apoplexia. What health condition do you have? I don't. So actually, I don't actually have a health condition. It's just in Germany, like you have to pay health insurance every month. It's not like, well, I don't know where you live, but yeah, I'm used to living in the UK where it's sort of free almost, or you pay a little bit, but not much. But in Germany, you have to pay every month. Like if you're self-employed, you've got to pay healthcare every month, and it's like really expensive. And even if if you've got nothing wrong with you, you've still got to pay it. Like it's just it got a lot more expensive in the last sort of few months, just with everything else. So yeah, 150 euro plugins are not quite affordable at the moment, but we're definitely going to use the free version for as long as possible. $600 to $1,000 a year, Canadian dollars. Yeah, the German one's more. It's it probably is. They judge it on how much you earn as well. So like the more you earn, the more you have to pay for the same service, pretty much, But I can tell you it's probably it's at least double that, maybe triple that. Yeah, it's just ridiculous if you're freelancer like me. So yeah, I to be honest, I don't know if I can afford to stay in this country forever, because it's just, I don't know, it's just getting a bit too much. So I'm not going to say like that I'm moving or anything, because I just don't really know yet. But it might be, it could come to a point where I'll have to move, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's nothing to get hung up about though, because the world is small these days. You know, it's there are a lot of other places that you can go. I'm a traveller. You know, I've been to like loads of countries, so I don't really care too much if I have to move. This is sick though. So anyway, let's get some movement onto this. So onto these layers, we can get like I mean, that's cool. That's like the layer is kind of moving independently from the sub. I like that. I like kind of the sub staying like sort of consistent, and the layer's just got movement on it. Maybe we can actually do a different movement for this second one. Maybe we can get a different shape going on. That's cool. So this is the part that I don't like, that high-end harmonic. Yeah. And also, yeah, I don't really like it when it goes up there either. Let's just swap that bit out there. All right, so that's a little bit better, isn't it? What I tried doing recently was what is it? I tried doing not binaural processing. I tried doing some convolution reverb on the whole drum group, just a little bit, just a really small amount. That already sounds pretty nice. Just a little bit of a tight reverb on the whole drums. I really like that technique. Yeah, it sounds cool. Let's move on anyway and get some new sounds going on. So maybe we can like just group this up quickly as well. Little sub-harmons. Let's get some new sounds popping then. So yeah, we've got a bit of a dark and dirty roller style of ting. So what can we add in next? This one is a free one that's cool, but it's not always that like amazing. But we'll see what happens when we put it through Synplant though. So let's just let's get a one-shot kind of thing going on, I reckon. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty good length, but let's change the tone of it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, bless me, bless me. I like that one. That's all right. Let's run that one through the Synplant. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's not got the tail, has it? We need that. Maybe we can drag that up a bit in volume as well. All right, so let's get that one into Synplant and go get something nuts out of that one. Something mega nuts. Oh. Oh, I need to generate the new patches again, don't I? I keep forgetting that. So we'll program the MIDI in first anyway, so we can get to work with that. And yeah. Oh, I can't stop sneezing. I'm sorry. Oh, wow. Okay. That wasn't a good selection. It does not really working very well there. Not very interesting so far, is it? I think that was just a poor choice of input. Do I have to play like... What's interesting to me is I don't know how this actually works. Because when you move it around, you get cool sounds, right? But how do you actually control that? So the notes, they seem to... I'm not an expert at all, but they seem to, you know, the note that you play is the one that you're kind of, you know, controlling here. So I'm playing an E and the MIDI, so I'm just, you know, affecting the E here. If I move it to a G, then it'll be this one. Let's try like just some different... Oh, hang on! I just grew a new thing out here, didn't I? There you go. I like that one actually. That one's got some nice potential in there. It's not too bad. I'm gonna go with that one, just for a little sample that we can use like in the background or something. But I think we need to get a better input sound, because I think that that free little synth thing that I just used was probably not very interesting enough. Maybe let's import like a natural instrument of some sort, I think. What's something in here interesting? Maybe is there a have I got like a choir or something? Or brass. Maybe we could do like a horn, like a yeah. Maybe we can try throwing in maybe with the BBC Labs. Maybe. Oh, sorry. I've got to read the chat in a minute. But hang on. What am I looking for again? Yeah, the symphonic orchestra. That's what I mean. Maybe we can. I want to see what like a really aggressive horn. Or maybe a double bass. Yeah, like that. Maybe less reverb if that's possible. I will just leave the reverb on, shall we? Okay. Let's try that one. Let's record that one. Like, already sounds cool just as a as a sound in that part, but anyway. Anyway, let's bounce that out and throw that one in Synplant and see what happens. Intrigued to see what it can do there, because I think there'll be more interesting harmonics for it to get its teeth into. Okay, just recording the MIDI, and then now I like that you can just drag and drop straight into it. That's cool. From Logic, you can just go like that. That's cool. So anyway. Ooh. So. Perhaps adjust the tunings. Hello, Xenopath. How are you, sir? Mike Briggs. I got to get one of those. BBC is nice. Great choice. Yeah, the BBC stuff is wicked. What do you think would happen if if you imported a snippet of a tech death song? Yeah. Send one over, mate, because I don't have any of those. But that's a good idea. Send it in. Oh. I liked this sort of plucky thing here. Sorry if that's loud, guys. It's a bit out of control, this plugin sometimes. It's made it into a bit of a laser effect, isn't it? It's a cool little neuro kind of pluck stat. Oh, I like that. It's quite dark there. I like that a lot. I just want it to be less reverby. That's sick. We're going to use that one, I think. But there was so many different textures in that, just that in that one part. what I find when you go like, yeah, I know I've got 3 weeks remaining. You tell me this every time. You're trying to get me to buy it, aren't you? I know what you're trying to do. Even in this range of E, there's loads of different sounds. So that's a bit more of a slightly aggressive-y, reverby pluck, but that one could be like a cool another intro part, maybe. I like that one for the drop, though. I think let's start to extend this out a bit. Let's get this over here. Yeah, no, that's the one I want there. I thought this could be like an intro like thing. I don't know if it's going to work though. It's a bit, I don't know if it's quite the sound I want for that in the end. It's cool, that one though. It's a cool little noise. The first one we made. Anyway, we've got loads more options for things to do in here. I think if I see, this seems to be more towards its range. Yes, level 99 range. So anyway, let's go and choose one of these other ones anyway. I like when it gets a bit like it has a sort of tremolo thing going on, like a natural movement in the sound, you know. I like that. Yeah. Does that sort of fit in the context, perhaps? It's not quite sweet yet, but it could be. It's not too bad. It's good enough to bounce out, I think. Let's go for another one. Let's go for another potluck. AI version of the sound here. Oh yeah, that was a quite mental one. I want to see what happens here. Oh, hello. This was a cool part here, though. Let's try and get it right in the beat somewhere before I bounce it. If I do it on the kick, perhaps. That's nice like that, but let's try also a lower down version as well. Almost like that one. Yo, my G Wilberforce in the house. How you doing, brother? What are those? What were those things in the sky? My G, I was seeing that on your Facebook. What was going on there? Was it like a hallelujah thing? What happened in the sky near where you live? That looked crazy, bruv. Anyway, I'll bounce this one out and then we'll move on. So I've made a bunch of different sounds here now. Oh, I quite liked that idea. Bro, I saw your Facebook video and you were like, "Oh, what is that, bro?" Mate, it cracked me up, your voice in that video, man. It was jokes. It's every night. Wow. Wonder what they're doing there then. That's cool, isn't it? I don't know about this one yet. Yeah, everyone go and follow Wilberforce on Facebook, or wherever, SoundCloud, Facebook, because he's a sick producer. He's been a bit of a student of mine for a while, but he's got a lot of talent and he's been making some absolute bangers recently. Uses Reason of all softwares. He's keeping it old school. Likes the cables and all that. This one is shite. I don't like that at all. It's too like, yeah. See this like thing here, because I got to start filling out the background, and I want to use this part. But it's not quite right yet, but. Think I can get it to work? I think it's got to be slower. With some delay as well. I think it's probably going to be important here. Maybe just a little bit. It's cool though. That's a nice little background layer. I'm gonna just take out the low end on it. Yeah, Wilberforce is a G. He's a proper nice dude, and he's living in England, and yeah, he's got a lot of potential in his sound. If only he'd apply himself. The teachers used to say that to him at school as well. I'm just kidding. He does apply himself. Anyway, what we're doing now, we're making music, aren't we? I can't remember what was I doing. I think I need to copy these bits over like that, maybe. Is that right? Anyway, yeah, I'm getting a bit sort of lost in this loop now. So let's go and do some more sound design, shall we? Should we make a vital sound? Yeah? New vital patch, everyone. Everyone clap for the vital patch that we're about to make, and everyone pray for it to be good. Everyone do the Our Father for this vital patch. No. It's going to be good anyway. So anyway. I don't know where to fit it in my composition, but because it's quite full already, but I don't know where it's going to go, but we'll figure that out later. I don't know what I'm trying to make here, to be fair. Like a one shot, or yeah, maybe we can do a bit of a longer thing here. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway, so we've got a bit of room to make a little movement bass thing. I don't know. Let's detune some sine waves or something. Bit faster, maybe. Let's distort the daylights out of them. If the phase was off the randomization, I'd probably be able to get a tighter movement going. Maybe they've got to start at the maybe a slow one like that. I don't really know, guys, you know? It's not really a sort of right or wrong here. That could be alright. Maybe we'll try filtering this a bit in a minute. Yeah, let's get that through the filter anyway. On the LFO, maybe. Let's do it by ear. Is that even doing much? I'm not sure. I think it is. All right. Yeah, let's chorus it maybe. Yeah. More high end. A bit of flanging as well, why not? Now we'll run this one through the old Synplant again, shall we? I mean, that's a nice warm little chunky one, isn't it? Warm chunks, we're gonna call that one. It's simply made, isn't it? You know, bit of sine wave detuning, a load of distortion, not much else really. A bit of chorus brings it out a bit more. The compressor gives it some extra high end, and yeah, there you go. Does it fit in the sort of song? I don't know yet. I mean, yeah, it kind of works like as an idea for a pattern, doesn't it? It's a bit nuts, but it's quite stereo, but we can fix that later. What it does want, though, is to be put through Synplant, doesn't it? So we can get some more high end on it. Sort of clicking a bit there. Oh well, that should be right. It's all a bit of a terrible bounce, that one. It was a bit sort of... Synplant won't care though, it's going to just create something mental anyway, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Let's drag that one in then and see if we can get a layer to go on top of this, the vital bass that I've just made. You have 3 weeks remaining. Well, still, thank you. I forgot. What am I doing? Oh yeah, putting that sound in here. All right, okay. Okay, generate. Look at that terrible stereo phasing going on. Whoa. That's cool. I like that one. Let's go for that one. I've got to record in some MIDI again quickly. I can just drag this down probably. Drag this region down. It might be too low. Let's try an octave higher, maybe. I don't know yet. Yo, my G, Wreck Eve in the house. How are you doing today, Wreck Eve? What's been going on? There's a lot of low end here. Like, if I take this out on an EQ quickly, so we can just focus on what's happening in the high end part for this layer. Oh, a nice little bit of movement there. I'm trying to get the Synplant movement to match up with the original bass movement. Was kind of almost... I like that sound though. I like that. Let's bounce out that it's just giving it a bit of a nice pitch tremolo kind of effect, I suppose. It did quite sound quite nice on top of the original when I EQ'd it though. Definitely got to take the low end out though, 100%. So if we sort of fade that off a bit as well. It's not a bad little high-end layer, I don't think. I turned a bunch of these sounds off as well, didn't I? I think this one needs to be on. Maybe we can have this as like just a yeah. Yes, Rekiva, in case you joining late, yeah, I've made all of the sounds with the plant. All I've done is I've done a couple of the I started off with Vital and just did a few, sine wave basically, like yeah, I mean, it's pretty much just a basic sine wave sub, and then we made a we run that sub through the Synplant to make like some high-end layers for it. So you've got two layers here. These are the layers of the made in the Synplant from the sub bass. They need to be faded a bit because they're a bit clicky. That didn't work, did it? So yeah, all the layers, pretty much everything else apart from the sub bass is from the plant. I think this needs to go, that one. There you go. This guy, he needs like a load of reverb on him because it's too dry and harsh. That's quite a good one. There you go. No, not there. That's got to be the same again there. No, this guy has to happen over here. That's right. We can copy that first. What am I doing? Copy this first section over again. There you go. I like the way that the groove was going on the first part. Yeah. There you go. Get rid of that. Yeah, mate, get rid of those. Yeah, maybe even like that. That's not too bad. Let's copy that idea over and have a little listen. There's one sound that didn't need to be there, I think. Was it this one, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, maybe we just need one of those every 2 bars or whatever. Yeah, let's split these. Maybe like that. That was pretty cool like that. All right, more sounds, more Vital presets, and more Synplant sound design, I reckon. Let's create like a like an ARP perhaps for the intro. Something a bit like a sequence, perhaps. See what we can do. I don't know if I want to use these double bass parts unless they're really like reverbed, maybe. Yeah, mate, I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. It's just going to get quite messy. But perhaps I can give it a bit of supermassive. Needs a bit of delay as well, actually, this one. Okay, now it's like less terrible than it was, but still quite terrible. But I need the sounds, you know. I've got to have something in here, so let's just loop that. This one's really horrible, isn't it? Maybe that's the wrong... Okay. This sound. That's so shit. Oh dear. Let's use that somewhere else. I'm all about using terrible sounds, but just at minus 30 decibels. so no one can hear it. There you go. Now you can't hear it anymore, so that's good. It's gone. Yeah, anyway. Xenopath is nodding his head along, so that's good. We've got his nod head of approval, which is important in this day and age. Xenopath's nod head of approval. And yeah, we've got a couple of the Elite Squad Discord guys in tonight, so that's lovely. The fire team crew, I should say. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to make like some kind of sequence ARP thing next. And it's not been quantized, so that's why it's not any sound. Okay, so I've got to re-copy those over again anyway. So let's see if we can get some kind of ARP going on here that works. We're going to go for saw waves, I think. Or square waves, maybe. On the level, we will control the ARP movement with a nice saw down. Let's give it a bit of a fade in kind of thing. Maybe we'll do triangles. I'm not sure what wave yet. Sounds horrible so far, doesn't it? I might go for square saw waves. I already can feel the chord change coming. Just down one semitone. That's going to be lovely. Yeah, I like that. It kind of fits the vibe there, I think, that kind of progression. When it goes down, I don't like it anymore, actually. It's the... I like that note, but not the others. Anyway, yeah, we've got something happening, that's for sure. I do quite like that sort of idea for a progression of melody. I've gone a bit heavy on the stereo effect here, I think. This needs a macro to control it because it's so annoying to get it right. Yeah, let's get a nice filter on that one as well, and then that should be quite interesting, I think, having that opening and closing. I think a bit faster actually, a little sine wave or triangle. Something like that anyway. Let's reverb it a bit and move on. Need a bit of a longer intro now because that's got to be sort of made into a build up now. But anyway, what we can do is bounce out this ARP that I've made and run it through the plant. I've still got almost half a can of cheap Red Bull as well. Ah, cracking stuff. Yeah, thanks that the drums are really nice, because that's the only part I didn't make. Yes, we got Mark in the house. Marky. Mark Wahlberg himself. I can't believe that Mark Wahlberg is on my Patreon. It's really nice. Anyway, yeah. Never knew Mark Wahlberg loved Neurofunk so much. Let's see what we can do with this then. Firstly, like without even using Synplant, I think that, yeah, no, the drums are really cool though. They were gifted to a they were gifted to me by a student, Malcolm, who's a ledge. Anyway, what's Freshly Baked saying? Do you think he makes beats then? What Mark Wahlberg? Yeah, Mark Wahlberg is actually canine. He's just like, yeah, it's when he performs, he puts on like a human suit of another human that looks different to him, but it's actually Mark Wahlberg. So that's pretty mad, isn't it? This is a sick little... It was better with a shorter... I don't know if I want this to come in right on the drop or not. Maybe it can come in later on. I'm not really sure, but it definitely works, doesn't it, there somewhere? This is the sound I'm not sure about, because it sounds a bit like someone sneezing, doesn't it? It sounds like a bit of a nose honk. It's because of the reverb that I've got on it. I want to test out a different one that might be less nasal. Let's try one of the short ones. I don't know, the nasal one was still the best though. That's not too bad. It's a backgroundy kind of... Maybe just less of it as well. That might be a better idea, like that. Anyway, yeah, here we go. This part could maybe like be part of the build up as well. And maybe like these things can get faster as well. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Well, that sounds terrible though, so maybe not. While I've got you both here, here, Daz and Paul, have you booked in for your class? We're doing our next group class next Sunday, so not this Sunday, but the one after. And we've got 10 slots available. 6 of them are already booked up, so there's 4 left. I'm going to post the link later after this, maybe on YouTube. If there's any guys on the channel here that aren't on Patreon, we're going to have probably 2 slots left for our next group class. And the group classes are cheaper than the one-on-ones because it's more of like a presentation and a sort of community event. The next group class is going to be on the comprehensive understanding of compression, when, why, and how to use it in the first half, and then the second half is going to be advanced compression side chaining techniques and how they can take your mix to the next level. And it's going to be about an hour or an hour and 15-minute session with Q&A at the end. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'll post the link for that on the YouTube community feed thing after this. And that's next Sunday in the evening if you're in Europe or the UK, 9 PM European time on Zoom. Once you guys both book in, then there'll just be 2 slots left. So that's 2 slots left available for anyone else who wants to join the fun next Sunday. So this is where we need a new part to come in. So I'm thinking some of the sub-bassy bits can come in here. Maybe with the actual sub as well? I'm not sure. Yeah, why not? Why not, eh? Something like that. And then we'll build in our drums already as well. Why not? Let's get a simple intro vibe building thing with drums, like nothing new, but just bounce out your drum break. Get a nice nice filter sweep on that bad boy and turn it down a bit. Just go up, you know, really simple. Just go up 16 bars on a ramp up. Yeah, that's already cool, but what we can do is give it a bit of reverb as well. That gives the snare a nice little ring to it. I like that a lot. Then maybe a bit more reverb. I might have like overdone the reverb at this point, but I don't really care because I'm gonna just I need to bounce it out because I need to cut the reverb tail off at the end so it doesn't overlap into the drop. So we're gonna take that. I'm gonna turn it down a bit as well. let's really get this guy massively sidechained to these bass hits as well. And while I'm at it, I'm getting really into this composition now. I'm going to bounce this out together as a new file for the intro, delete all of them, and we're going to make this also a bit more washed out than the main one. So here you're going to get my secret formula for creating intros in about 10 minutes. It's not really a secret, but... Okay. We'll take that down a bit. We'll give that a bit of movement as well with the LFO tool. There you go. We need some other elements for this part still as well. But anyway, this one, I really want to sidechain it like heavily to the bass. So we can just do that with a normal compressor from here. And this is, we need to label this. This is like the intro sub. And is it going to show up? Yeah, there it is. Cool. Is the sidechain on? There you go. There you go. Really nice big one on there. Oh, there's a bit of a weird thing. It's always an option where you're gonna cut the drums off before the little gap. It's always important to think about. I don't know. Maybe there? Yeah, and obviously if we've got another little sound in that gap, it's going to be better. But anyway, that's, I mean, I wasn't expecting to make a track here on this stream. I actually wanted to do like a Q&A. But anyway, here we go. So they don't tie over yet, and we can tie them over more simply by taking more sounds from here and putting them back a bit more. So what are some of the main sounds that we haven't heard yet? Is this the one on the drop, isn't it? It's this one. We need to introduce this guy before 100%. He needs to be a part of the build-up because he's the kind of the new frightening noise that no one's heard yet. So that can come. Let's find a nice spot for it. Maybe it can just come in over here. Yeah. Yeah, it can kind of work like that. We've got to make it different though, because it's no good having it exactly the same and then boring everyone on the drop either. So we've got to make it a bit different. So if I give it a bit of the ruiner, I think for this one, because I haven't used that yet on this stream. So that's already nice. I like that already. All right, now let's give it a bit of reverb, I suppose. Maybe not a long one, maybe a short one. Yeah, like that. Yeah, there you go. And now let's give it a bit of a... It's too much. I do like it speeding up though towards the end. Yeah. It's almost there, isn't it? When it's got a delay on it, that's gonna fill out the gap more. That's what it needs. Needs a nice delay on that. I love this delay. This is perfect for every job. Yeah, almost. And then, like, for example, this bit here, we can make this bit louder, maybe. Just the last part. Duplicate it over. Maybe destroy this one a bit. There you go. Just take a bit of that low end out, maybe. Yeah, there you go. There's a lot of layers we're still kind of lacking on the drop. This one needs, I think, I don't know if I want this atmospheric thing to happen so early yet. I think it's better on that part. I'm getting quite creative on this stream. I've got to bounce this one and do something with this little like thing that I made at the beginning. I've got to do something with that. I've got to put a big delay on that one. There you go. Nice little delay splash on that one. Can use that maybe in the intro if I need to as well somewhere. Ah yes, we can use it to speed things up. in the gaps. Maybe just over here though. I've got more things to do still. Sorry, I've got to put some reverb on this. That is pretty cool. It's not the kind of vibe I guess I am known for, is it? But I just like that kind of style at the moment. Yeah. What do you guys think? I think it's a cool track, cool concept already, isn't it? This part wasn't quite right for me here. It was like too reverby and weird. I think it needs like more. Maybe we can even have a bit of the low end in while we shape it a bit better. Why is that just not right? Oh yeah, it's because I made the vital patch with a stupid rhythm on it. It wasn't to the grid. It was with an LFO sandwich. It was with a one LFO going into the other one to change the rhythm of it, so it's a bit offbeat. That's why it's a bit nuts. But yeah, we got to make it like. It's cool though, like that, because it's yeah, it's very off the grid. I like it a lot. Maybe it needs a bit of. Yeah, it does. It's a sick concept, but it doesn't quite fit yet, and it needs something processed to it. But I can't remember what. I can't think what is going to help it. I don't know if it's just the tail that's missing a bit. Could be that, could be the EQ as well. Yeah, that's better. I think it does need a bit of a nice tight convolution reverb as well, though. Definitely the I'm buzzing on this live stream. I think it's probably the silly amount of caffeine that I've had again, though. What was it again? Oh yeah, this one. I'm at that point of caffeine where you don't know if it's like. You don't know if it's because you're buzzing so much that it sounds good, or if it actually sounds good in reality, you know? All right, let's leave it around that. Okay. Let me read some of these comments again. How many tunes do you have in the pipeline? That's a good question. I would say, I mean, I have a lot of projects that are like, that could be tunes, but they're not like, you know, that I get a feeling with a certain project where I'm like, I know I can turn this into a finished song. So with those ones, I've got 2 releases that are finished that are already scheduled to come out in the next few weeks. One in just under 2 weeks, and then the other one probably a few weeks after that. So there's 2 tunes already done coming out. And and I've got one track I started before I went to Israel, and now have made more like Israeli, Palestinian, like Middle Eastern sounds into the track, so it's a bit more relevant to that concept, which I've been working on today, and that's coming together. So that's 2 finished ones done, and then I've got 1 in the pipeline there to finish off, and then maybe this one. So that's it really. So maybe 2 done and 2 on the way. I would probably say is the best answer. I'm glad you like it freshly baked. Damn dope, G. Really nice. Love watching you create the patches. I'm liking the concept. Thank you, Wilberforce. At what point do you start working on the main beat in the drop? Do you pull that apart? Do you pull apart that loop, or are you going to replace it with samples? Oh, what do you mean the drums? Yeah, it's such a good break. I'm gonna chop it up, and I'm gonna use all of that break. I'm gonna chop it up into separate channels, so I've got control of it, and then I'm gonna add more layers on top of it. Really, that's it really. But it's already such a sick break, and I've written everything to it, so I don't need to do too much work with it, to be honest. I'll just create some like fills and yeah, like chop it up a bit, and split the kick, snare, and hat into 3 channels as well, probably. But yeah, it doesn't usually always work like that. I think because this track's a bit more minimal in a way. It's like I'm kind of getting away with the break as it is. I'm not having to do too much with it. It's just a good break anyway. So, but yeah, I'm gonna separate the channels so I can control the kick and snare and hat levels. I might like adjust them a little bit to fit with the mix down if I need to. Greedo, if it would help piece for even 0.01%, I'm all for it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Terrible, isn't it? Yeah, terrible situation, isn't it, over there? It's like not both sides, you know, in the wrong essentially, but what can you do? Yeah. Let's continue. Okay, so that one's just coming in like ridiculously loud, I think. It's very heartbreaking. Yeah. I've been messaging with a few. I mean, the night, 24 hours before the attack, I was playing in a club there, and I was in Israel, and I made loads of a few good friends there. You know, such nice people. And then 24 hours later, they're writing me on Instagram, being like, "Oh, we're stuck in a bunker, sheltering from rockets." I'm like, Jesus Christ! Like, literally hanging out like 24 hours ago. Now they're going through that, and I'm here, and I've escaped, and I'm just it's mind blowing. Yeah. It's still like it's annoying me, this one. Maybe I need to filter it up like I did on the in the intro. Maybe that could help. Yeah, it's a bit slower. I still feel like it needs like more reverb, maybe. It doesn't quite fit in the mix down yet properly, but... That's a bit better, I think. Yeah. Reverb the master. So something I noticed that I like on this like break that I've affected for the intro, I really like the snare tone on that reverb. Maybe somewhere around there. So I actually kind of want to maybe use that as a layer on the actual other snare. But maybe like only in certain points, not every time. As like a sort of creative Phil Collins kind of effect, if we give that a bit of more reverb. There is actually a Phil Collins reverb on the Melder production, if you guys know it. I love that one. If you don't have the Kilohertz one, just use this because it's as good pretty much. But there's a Phil Collins preset, which is perfect, really. You could do like a little sort of snare Phil Collins reverb thing, just like only on some of them, you know? I'm overusing it though. Maybe I just want one at the end here. I think I just want one of those, to be honest, but I do like it though. We've got to have a switch up variation thing for the second time round, but you know the idea I'm going for here. Just a little transitional gap, and then want like we need something like a new bass arrangement or something there, I think, or just to bring a shaker in. Look, I don't know. All right, there you go. This is a little minimal tune. If you like that kind of vibe, I like it a lot. I could keep going with it. It's quite late. It's already 9:20. I don't know how long I've been streaming for. I got kind of carried away a bit here. I don't need to copy it that much. I do need to cook some dinner though soon, at some point. Let's have another little recap, and if you guys have any like random questions or shit that I should talk about for a bit before I finish the stream, then I'll stay a bit longer. But But yeah, thanks also for joining. And yeah, prayers going out to all the Middle Eastern squad. There actually is. I met a YouTube subscriber out there in Tel Aviv actually. So if you're watching, bro, yeah, we will pray for your safety. And yeah, Greedo, I like the sound on the one. Reminds me of a typical beatboxing sound. Yeah, I know. I think I know what you mean. It's not a beatboxing sound though. It's all made with Synplant, pretty much everything from this stream. Phil is the king of plate verb. Yes, I agree. Yeah, is it spring or plate? Who knows the difference between spring and plate verb? Really, who knows? So is Roger. Wait, what are you talking about, Roger? Who's Roger? 1 minutes. All right, that's cool. Oh, you're talking about Bond now, aren't you? Sorry, Roger was the best Bond. Yeah. Yeah, James Bond is cool. I prefer Austin Powers. Oh, less is more, Roger more. Okay, I'm with you guys now. Sorry, I'm a bit slow to keep up with your banter today. I think I've overused this bass thing. Maybe we can use it a bit more here in this part, but here it doesn't need to be so much, I don't think. And I think it could use a touch of there you get me talking and then I'm producing again, aren't I? And I'm not stopping the stream. So anyway, let's keep going. I feel like my old English teacher. You just ask him like a really interesting question and then he'd stop the class and just tell you like a life story that went on for like 45 minutes. And then you went back to the curriculum for like the last 15 minutes of the lesson and then it was like over. And you just sat there listening to this old man talk about his life and didn't have to do any work, which was wicked. It was called Mr. Merchant, this my English teacher. And every time we had English class with him, we would purposely think of like really good questions that he'd really like so that we could get him to rant about it and we never had to do any work in the lesson. Here, I want it to start like going more there, but maybe not with so much bass on it, or maybe it's got to be faster. Oh, they're too long. We can loop that and fade it out a bit. Maybe it needs to be longer still. Oh, come on. Let me drag it out. Oh, mate. What are you doing to me? Those of you guys who like drum and bass, also, we got a new track coming on my label from a friend of mine, old student, High Frequency. If you ever heard his stuff before, he had a little track on Ram Program and Goat Shed, and he's dropped us a little Neuro Sausage. That's coming out on the label on this Friday, in 2 days. I'll post the song up on YouTube as well. I need the last one in there still. It needs to be. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Just finished making notes of your vital subharmonics tutorial. Cool. Going to replicate soon. Saw you live, so I popped here. Thanks for your great tutorials. Thank you very much. Thanks for being a part of the channel. I feel like I saw your name on Instagram as well. Perhaps. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, thanks for joining. And yeah, with the subharmonics, yeah, I mean, you can the ones that I've made sort of harmonics for the sub here with Synplant. All this, that one, and that one. Yeah, I ran the sub through Synplant. If you look at the beginning of the live stream, and then I just EQ'd the low end out, put some movement on them, and that's the sort of just, you know, from the ground up bass, start with the sub, get a good cool groove and pattern just with the sub part, and then like resample the sub and lay that on top somehow, and then it's like, you know, good for this kind of style anyway, I think. Anyway, yeah, Wilberforce laughing at a previous joke which I don't remember. Do you only take neuro beats, bro, for the label? No, I don't. It's a very small label so far. I'm doing just sort of one artist at a time, just with singles, and but I'm not limiting it to specific subgenres. It's just about the emphasis is on obviously the quality, but like a good, what I feel to be like a good expression of that artist. That's sort of unique, if you know what I mean. So like, you want to like hear the expression of the artist like through the electronic song somehow. So yeah, I try to just bring the best kind of unique flavor from whatever particular artist that's submitting it, you know. So yeah, anything cool basically is what I'm trying to say. It's not really yeah, not just a neurofunk label. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of neurofunk. Like, not going to lie, it's going to be a lot of neurofunk, but there'll be some other stuff too. Is what I'm trying to say. Love that little snare thing there. I kind of want that ARP thing to pitch down like it does in the intro there as well, but yeah, we'll fix that another time. One more thing then before I go is I want to like see if there's any more cool percussion parts in this. Yeah, any sort of like top loops or shakers or something I can use. I'd like a nice interesting shaker would be cool. Shuffles, maybe? Let's try some of these out. Oh, that's naughty there, isn't it? That's what needs to come in on the next part, isn't it? Where it gets boring. There. Yeah, that made all the difference, didn't it? I like that. Let's see if there's another one that I can use. for the this part. They're too short, really, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah. I need some other loops, I think. It's quite interesting, isn't it? I like that one. It's nice and organic, I would say. A lot of low end in it. Very sustained as well. Perhaps we can tighten it up a bit. Yeah, kind of, and a bit of variation, I suppose. Almost quite like that little ride at the end there. Well, now I've taken too much out. Yeah, I don't know if I want it in or not really anymore. I think I like it, yeah. Maybe I want to reverb this a bit as well, so it's a bit of a longer tail on that ride. Yeah. Very subtle, but helps it transition a bit better. This again, we can use this now in the intro because that's a nice layer. Maybe we can fade it up or filter it again, perhaps, or maybe we'll just reverb it a bit more as well. Maybe we'll put some Phil Collins on that one. We'll just soften the high end a bit as well. A little bit of a fade there. Good tips. I'm learning to make basses with Vital ATM so I can quit hoarding the preset packs. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's always cool when you can make your own. Took me. I've been using synths. I've been synthesizing with loads of synths for like 12 years. I don't know how long, but yeah, it's the more hours you put in, the better you're gonna get, really. I like how the track is sort of minimal, but it still has a kind of raw, has a industrial vibe. Yeah, man. Definitely industrial. That's a good concept, actually. We can look for some more industrial sound effects for the Foley. Like some, someone dropping a bit of metal in a warehouse or something springs to mind. Some industrial sounds, doors closing, shutters, that kind of. There's loads of stuff like that. Are probably in my sample folder. That could be a cool idea, actually. Yeah. All right, you've inspired me for something. Let's see if I can. That's not working, is it? Sci-fi door. Cat door. What's a cat door? We need some more doors. No. Other industrial sounds. Something like closing. I've probably not researched for the best thing here. Yeah, like maybe that. I do like that one. That's almost not really working how I want it there. I think I want a different reverb, a convolution one. This is the thing about reverbs, is I use them a lot, to be honest, and I always look for different colours on different plugins. So that's why I like having loads of different reverbs, because they're quite important to me. Like that one's got quite a nice warehousey kind of sound. I think I like that one. Always adds a bit of high end, so I like that. But then we'll use two. I think the first one. Yeah. Little bit of a combination of both, and then we'll get a bit of delay on that as well. Bit slower. It needs more washing out still. So let's go for a bit of Echo Boy Jr. perhaps. There you go. I still want more. Let's do Chroma Verb next. So obviously it's quite, quite convoluted now. So I might as well just call it a day and have that as a new sample, And it's a bit too loud still, and I almost feel like I need more reverb, to be honest. I think I might do another round of the Baptist one, or the Falkland Palace. That's a good one, I think. So I'll get really carried away with the background sound. It's still it's still not enough for me though. It needs more echo, perhaps. There you go. It's a bit better. Right, okay. I might use it a bit on the drop as well, but I might bounce it out for a different version there. Bit of atmosphere on the drop here, but we got to take the low end off for the bass, you know. We can definitely have that on to fill out some of the high end still. And even with a bit of side chaining as well. Yeah, there you go. A little bit of an atmospheric splash for the background. That's good. I don't want to overuse it. Maybe that frequency is going to be good. We can do some more stuff with the basses next for that part. Get them nice and popping. Anyway, I think I'll end it there because that's quite a nice amount of work done for that stream, I think. And again, it seems like I've got a little concept for a tune that I can kind of realistically imagine finishing, I suppose. So let's give it a nice name. What should we call this one then? It's industrial. Let's go back up to the chat. Roger Moore. What's the best word that someone's written? Just one word, because all my tracks are just one word. Hoarding. No. Replicate. That's quite a cool name for a track. Connery. Spring. Nope. What's the best word that someone's typed on their keyboard? Come on, guys, you've got better words. Probably one of Mark's. Nostril. Nostril. I don't know. Wahlberg. Nostril could be. It's either nostril or replicate so far. Range. Sneeze, no. Diabetic. I don't know why that was funny, but no. Nostril. I don't really like the. It's not gonna. I'm not gonna call it nostril if I ever finish it, but we'll call it nostril for now. Nostril for now. So this is nostril. I can already envision the whole marketing campaign with like some really cool like big noses, like with loads of like fire coming out of them. Yeah, there it is, like a fire nostril video. It's gonna have an epic music video of loads of people blowing their nose. Yeah. Anyway, we'll take a break there. Thanks for watching, my G's. Like I said, I'm going to post up the link for the next group class happening. I'll post that up in a moment on the YouTube community channel. Those of you who want to support, help pay my health insurance, you can subscribe to Patreon for whatever value you think it's worth. And we have Discord as well, but that's €10 a month to get into that. And also, new Vital presets on the way soon. And this Friday, a nice new release on the label from High Frequency, who's made a Neurofunk track, which is really, really cool. Anything else? Yeah, one-on-one mentorship, always available as well. You can book in directly on my website. There's a calendar on there. You can just see what's available and book in if you're ever moved to do so. Yes, thanks a lot for all your comments and chats today. It's been a lot of fun. I'm glad I did it. I was a bit tired earlier, but that's why I got myself an energy drink and hit record. So yeah, thanks for joining. Glad that I did that because that was a lot of fun. And tune sounds cool. And I'll see, Daz, Mark and Rakib and all you guys, we chat nearly every day anyway in Discord, so you're probably all sick of me anyway. But the rest of you, I'll catch you on YouTube again very soon. So thanks a lot for watching. Peace out.